You are not living a peaceful life. You thought that everywhere, everything is good now. I don't need to pray. That is the mistake many believers are still making. Because they feel that everything is not going well for them. They don't need prayer again. They don't need to pray. They just need to sleep and sleep and sleep. Do some other things. They carry the way with other stuff. So they don't want to pray. But they don't know that them experiencing calmness, it is going well for them. There is something that Satan is watching. There is some assessment. There is something that Satan is assessing your life. And Satan is waiting for you to make that mistake. And the day you make that mistake, that is the day that Satan will come. He will make sure that what he will take from that mistake that you have made, it will be something that years to come, you will never recover from it. That was what happened to Esau. Esau thought that I came out first, I have the birthright. Now everything don't finish now. Everything don't end. But guess, this Esau, this same man, he came out from the forest where he go hunt. He was very hungry. Now get wahala start. He said he come meet his brother Jacob. They prepare porridge. Now they tell the brother, he say, abeg, I'm hungry, give me small of your porridge. You know what the brother said to him? The brother said, Jacob told him, he said, if I'm going to give you this porridge, you are going to give me your what? Your birthright. Give me your birthright. So Esau thought that what is the birthright? He no value birthright. Birthright don't mean anything to him. That is why God said, God himself was angry with Esau. He said, Esau, I hate Esau. Because of what? The attitude that Esau displayed. So, the brother said, give me your birthright. Do you know what happened? Esau said, what will be the birthright now? If I don't eat now, I will die. But I want to tell you now, even as you dey like this, if you don't eat for 3 days or 2 days, you no go die. The thing is that you will be weak only, you will not die, nothing will happen to you. Esau never eat 3 days, he no reach 2 days, they never even die, he just come back from where he go first. He say the hungry, never give am. So he had to send his birthright to what? To Jacob. Now Jacob, the man being a smart guy, he said, now you don't sell your birthright, but one thing remain, make you do for me. Because in the eyes of God, that is why I told you that Jacob is a smart guy. When God was dealing with Abraham, for those of us that were here last Sunday, I told you when God was dealing with Abraham, after God took Abraham through some process, God has to swear by himself. He said by myself. Because God knew that there was nothing that is bigger than him. So he had to swear by himself. He said by myself, I have sworn and I will bless you. So look at what Jacob did. He said to his brother, now you don't give me your birthright, swear. Swear, let's make a covenant. And the foolish Esau still agreed. He sold his birthright. So when Jacob encountered the angel on that altar, he said, I'm not going to let you go except you bless me. They had to wrestle. They had to fight. You know, eventually the angel said, okay, now you are prevailed. Okay, do you know how you can prevail and shift things in the spirit? The only way a man can prevail in life and shift things in the spirit is when that man is consistent and persistent on what? On his demand. When you are consistent and persistent on your demand, bro, that thing you make the look for, you will get that. So look at what the angel said to him. the angel said to Jacob, he said, you have wrestled with God, and you have wrestled with what? With men, and you have prevailed. And when we look at the life of Jacob, I found out that the few persons that Jacob wrestled with was his brother, and he was able to prevail to emerge in life. Bro, that means that as we journey in life to become what God has destined us to become, there are one thing or the other that is going to confront us. But the thing is that we should be persistent and consistent, and we should not give up in whatever what we are facing in life. In whatever we are facing in life. So, like what I said, someone has erected altar against you. So what have you done? Many of us now, we come from background. We come from background, they like say, na pattern. What did they do background? Na pattern. If you some family now, if you start to look some family now, you go find that say some people go dey some age. There's only some age, there's no man when they come. Or men go come, just they will just play with them. At the end of the day, no serious thing will come out from them. You go see say they don dey come 40, no husband. Some family you go even see some family different things just dey occur. It's a pattern. It's a something that has been programmed. The thing is that somebody that came before you has entered a covenant. Somebody that came before you have trained, have transacted with strange altars. But you that came and you are the son of God, you are the son of them, you carry light. You should be able to look at your background. You should be able to look at where you came from and know what is the existing pattern. Is this still beneficial to everybody? Is this thing cool in the sight of everyone? We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do. And I want to tell you, I want to tell you something. When God tell you say he will do this thing for your life, if God tell you say he will do something for your life, God already talk. That is the promises of God. God have already spoken. The thing is that Satan cannot fight the word of God. Satan cannot hold the word of God. But you know what? Satan can prevent you. So that thing wey God talk, you not go see am. God you go feel the seed for inside tree. God go feel the tell you say see what I want to do with you. But because your foundation where you came from is faulty, you will not see the light. You will not see the light because the thing is that the foundation will keep breaking. The foundation will keep breaking to make sure that they frustrate all your efforts in life. So now, look at the life of Jacob. The day he encountered the angel on that altar, that was the day his destiny was determined. Even though he collected his birthright from his brother, the destiny has not yet been signed. But the day he encountered God, he encountered the angel, that was the day the destiny was activated. And they said now, your name is no longer called Jacob, your name shall be called Israel. So that was the day his name was changed from Jacob to Israel. And you know what verse 31 of that same chapter, I love what verse 31 said. I love what verse 31 said. Look at what verse 31 said. Verse 31 said, as Jacob came out, the first thing that he did, the Bible said, he saw the light. So that means that all the life of Jacob was in the dark. But the day he encountered God, that was the day he was brought to the light. So a man can be in the dark also, but the day that man encountered God, that is the day that man will be brought to light. And you know, see, if person dey inside darkness, they no go see you.